Now this is true coming into X sector. So Smiler is the first ride that you're going to see as you come into X sector. Smiler, love it or hate it. 14 inversions. There it is, going off. Not my favourite ride, I'll be honest. Does 7 inversions, has a little stop while you go up the vertical lift hill, does another 7 inversions. I personally feel you need that little break because it makes me very, very dizzy. And I think 14 inversions, I would be on my knees. So, yeah. So earlier I was talking about the toilets with the 2 entrances. This is the other entrance to the toilets, just underneath the Smiler. This area, I will say, is exceptionally loud. Another Coke refill station and a queue time board. We'll say it's very quiet today, school holidays, and it's very quiet today. X sector is also on a very steep hill, but it's fine going down. Not great coming back up the hill, so just be careful if you can't buggies or wheelchairs. And just on the left hand side opposite Smiler as you're facing down the hill is Just Chicken. So the Smiler's got a normal queue line, a single rider queue line, and you have to be 1.4 metres to ride. So it's got a 1.4 height restriction. I'm just going to carry on past the Smiler for a moment. It's so noisy, so loud by the Smiler. It's not the place to sit and chill. So yeah, single rider. If you want to ride and you don't mind being split up from your party, single rider is an excellent idea. Often cuts the wait time down substantially. You will be separated from your party though, so don't go expecting that just because there's 2 of you in there, you're going to get to ride together, because you're not. So bear that in mind. As we said earlier, you can also buy a fast track for the Smiler. Or you could buy the multiple fast track that includes access for the Smiler. There is also a lift to get you to the station if you can't do steps, because there are quite a few steps in the Smiler. There is a lift, but I believe you do have to be able to walk a certain number of steps unaided. I will check that. But yes, there is a lift. And it's in the shop, the Smiler shop, which is at the exit to the right. So let's go and have a look in the shop. So, as you would expect in the shop, it is Smiler based. You would not expect anything less, would you? It is a sea of yellow and grey. And if you are a Port Vale fan, if you live locally to Alton Towers, these are your colours. So yeah, same kind of things as we saw in Towers Trading in the main street, just a bigger selection. And I must say that Towers have upped their game on merch this year. Really upped their game. So also in the Smiler shop, a bit incongruously, we've got some other bits that for Oblivion, because obviously Oblivion doesn't have its own shop. So we've got some Oblivion bits, and also a nice retro t-shirt for the Black Hole, which was where the Smiler is built on. So that's quite nice to see. Also, as you're coming off the exit to the ride, which is just over there, you've got your ride photos you can pick up there. And then over here, this is the lift I was talking about. You need to speak to staff before you use that lift. As you come out of the Smiler shop, just behind me is Oblivion, or part of Oblivion. The easiest bit really. So we're going to walk past the very noisy Smiler and go down this way. Just at the bottom of X Sector Hill, we've got a couple of flat rides. So we've got the Twistertron and also Spin Jam. Now, in my opinion, and quite a few other people's opinions, I know, these rides have done what they need to do, and Merlin should be looking to replace them with some permanent, better flat rides rather than these effectively fairground rides. They were a useful investment when it was COVID, but really I think Merlin can do better, and hopefully they will. Walking back up the hill now, opposite the Smiler, we've got Oblivion. Great first drop ride. It's not a drop tower, obviously. Vertical drop. Love Oblivion. So Oblivion has no single rider queue. It has a main entrance queue and a fast track queue. See that one behind me? Somewhere, fast track queue. Again, you can buy the fast passes. There is a sign on the fence you can scan for your QR. There is also, just behind me, you see that there, there's a test seat in case you're worried about fitting on, so check on the test seat if you want to make sure you're okay. Generally, if you can fit on things like Nemesis and the Smiler and things like that, you'll be absolutely fine on Oblivion. And again, just before round by the test seat, there's also some more lockers. So if you didn't hire your locker at Main Street, you can come and hire one here instead. Or if you wanted to move your things from your locker to, I keep saying Main Street, I don't mean Main Street, I mean Tower Street. If you wanted to move your things from Tower Street down to Oblivion, if you're going to be spending a large amount of time in X Sector, I can't imagine you won't be eating a picnic in X Sector because it's too noisy. But yeah, you can do that, and you can transfer your things into a locker down here. I don't reckon it looks like that in real life, but that looks amazing. Yeah, donut kiosk and some more vending machines, chocolates, lollies, and other recycling things. So I'm glad to see that they are looking at doing things like that. And yeah, donuts. You can walk up these stairs up to the next level. And it's kind of a viewing area for the drop. Just next to the lockers there's another smoking bench. This area here with the steps, you can have a little sit and watch people wait for your family to come down. And then we go up the hill into another arcade, Excite Games, which is also, surprisingly, nobody will be surprised, is also the exit for Oblivion. Yeah, if you're looking for the exit while you're waiting for your family, then it is through the arcade. Just follow the orange and black theming really, and you can see the photo area. And then everybody comes off down this one. Just in the arcade as well, there is another ATM machine. However, it's not a free machine. It will charge you $1.95. Just walking over to Just Chicken, which is your chicken-based restaurant. There's the menu. It's a little bit cheaper than the Burger Kitchen. They've got kids meals, vegan ones, sides. It's ordering via screens. But they're doing salad bowls as well now, which is good. It's not bad food, it's average at best, and I do feel that the Merlin parks really do need, or some of the Merlin parks really do need to look at upping the food game. It's expensive for what it is, and you can get so much better theme park food, so much better. So Merlin, look into your food options please. Inside the back of Just Chicken is a little covered seating area. Yeah, have to be eating Just Chicken to eat there. I don't think we're generally that bothered. Just stepped slightly away from X Sector because the volume is just too loud. Can you please just turn it down a couple of notches? X Sector. So that's everything that's in X Sector. 4 rides, Smiler, Oblivion, 2 flat rides, Twistertron and Spin Jam. We've got a restaurant, we've got the Smiler shop which sells a bit of Oblivion merchandise as well. We've got some vending machines, some lockers, donut stand and some games, and that's everything that's in X Sector. If you've enjoyed watching everything in the X Sector, tune in next time, trek along with us, and we will do some more areas in Alton Towers. So yeah, all that's left to say is keep on trekking.